Hello friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so very glad that you clicked on this video today to join me in bringing you some amazing bookish content. And as you can see by today's title, I am bringing you the very first book haul of 2023. And this is such an exciting video because I feel like my last book haul was the beginning of December last year. It's been way too long, and I love books. I love the smell of books. I love the texture of books. I love the words, the pages, the colors. I just love books. I am so glad that I'm able to bring this video to you guys today. I do apologize for the very hoarse sounding voice, but I have been sick, and I thought what better way to treat this sickness than buying some books and uploading some video content for you guys. So yeah, I am super excited, and what I'm most excited about this book haul is that it contains so many hardcovers. And if you guys have been watching my previous videos from like the last week, I just finished The Measure by Nikki Erlich, and it was my first ever hardcover read, and you guys, I loved it. I was always the person who was super against hardcovers. They're too heavy, the texture, like the actual hardcover of the book was always really ugly and bland, unless you bought like a special edition version, then it cost a whole bunch of money, they're expensive, so on and so forth. Like I was literally stacking con against hardcover books. I don't know why, but I was always just a paperback person. So reading The Measure, I feel like it branched me to a new level of reading and I want to bring that to you guys. So without further ado, let's jump straight into my first book haul of 2023. This is going to contain middle grade and YA books. I'll have them linked all down below for you guys. But I went to 2nd and Charles as well as Barnes & Noble to pick up these books. I do want to do an Amazon haul soon, so possibly in February we'll have an Amazon book haul. But I thought, why not go into the store, because I was able to pick up some new books as well as some used books at really great prices in perfect condition, and they're books that I need for a certain series that I'm reading. So to start off with my middle grade books, the very first book I got was book number 4 in the Land of Stories by Chris Colfer, and this is hardcover. This one is Beyond the Kingdoms. And then I also got book number 5 from the Land of Stories and Offers Odyssey by Chris Colfer, and this is paperback. And this was from, both of these were from 2nd and Charles. This one was $2.50, and you guys, it's literally, if it'll focus, in perfect condition. I mean, honestly, it's amazing. $2.50. And then this one was $3, and it's a hardcover. And usually hardcovers at Barnes & Noble that are middle grade are like $16, the average cost of like a paperback YA book or adult book. So that's like a super good deal for only being $3 and literally perfect condition. You know what I mean? It's just so beautiful. Absolutely love it. And linked down below, I'll have my full review on book number 1, The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell, which I did a whole full spoiler-free review on book number 1. You guys, it was amazing. So if you haven't seen it, I will make sure to link it down below for you. And I got a complete series by Colin Malloy and Carson Ellis, and it's the Wildwood series. So book number 1, this is a middle grade series as well. Then book number 2 is Under the Wildwood. And this also is a really nice cover, and this one is black. I got this one also from 2nd Charles, and this was $4. This is book number 3, the last book in the series, The Wildwood Imperium. And this was, I got from Barnes & Noble because they didn't have it at 2nd Charles. So this is brand new. Those two are used, and this was $9.99. But it's super cute. I love it. And then to give you a little background on book number 1, for fans of the Chronicles of Narnia. So when I saw that on Goodreads, I had to pick it up. Prue and her friend Curtis uncover the secret world in the midst of a violent upheaval. A world full of wearing creatures, peaceable mystics, and powerful creatures with the darkest intentions. And what begins as a rescue mission becomes something much greater as the two friends find themselves entwined in a struggle for the very freedom of this wilderness. A wilderness the locals call Wildwood. So that is like it. That sounds super interesting, intriguing, adventure. We love it. I think it's super pretty. And then the last middle grade book that I got is called The Green Glass House by Kate Milford. And this, you guys, is super stunning. But it says, it's winter time in the Green Glass House. The creaky Smuggler's Inn is always quiet during the season. And 12-year-old Milo, the innkeeper's adopted son, plans to spend his holidays relaxing. But on the first icy night of vacation, out of nowhere, the guest bell rings. Then rings again and again. Soon Milo's home is bursting with odd, secretive guests, each one bearing a strange story that is somehow connected to the rambling old house. As objects go missing and tempers flare, Milo and Betty, the cook's daughter, must decipher clues and untangle the web of deepening mysteries to discover the truth about Green Glass House and themselves. So you guys, that sounds super interesting. A little bit of mystery, a little bit of thriller in there. That is going to conclude all the middle grade books. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 middle grade books. Now we're going to go over to all my YA books. So the first book that I picked up at Second and Charles is called The Gilded Ones by Namina Frana. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. First of all, you guys, this cover was stunning. It says 16-year-old Dika lives in fear of anticipation of the blood ceremony that will determine whether she becomes a member of her village. Already different from everyone else because of her unnatural intuition, Dika prays for red blood so she can finally feel like she belongs. But on the day of her ceremony, her blood runs gold, the color of impurity, and Dika knows she will face a consequence worse than death. Then a mysterious woman comes to her with a choice: stay in the village and submit to her fate, or leave to fight for the emperor and the army of girls just like her. They are called the Alaki Near Immortals with werewolves, and they are the only ones who can stop the emperor's greatest threat. Knowing the dangers that lie ahead, yet yearning for acceptance, Dika decides to leave the only life she's ever known. But as she journeys to the capital to train for the biggest battle of her life, she discovers that the great walled cities hold many more surprises. Nothing and no one are quite what they seem to be, not even Dika herself. In this bold and immersive fantasy, a young heroine fights to save a world that would dare tame her and discovers that she is her own fiercest weapon. So, oh my gosh, just the coming of age in this book, just the found family, all of it just sounds so beautiful. I mean, the character, she's literally stunning on the front cover. So I was super excited to dive into this. The next hardcover book I got is The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. And this was also a book that I got from Second and Charles. This was $4.75, and then The Gilded Ones was $6.95. So way better deal than it is at Barnes & Noble. The actual hardcover of the book is super pretty. I absolutely love how that looks. Let me see if it'll focus on my face. I love how it's not focusing very good. Look how beautiful that is. I just love it. This is really nice. The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. It says these sorority girls are real witches. And you guys, the cover is amazing. Now, this at first was not inside of my physical, like in my TBR list on Goodreads at all. I had the second book, which I'll post a picture up here. It's this beautiful picture of like these monarch butterflies, and I think it's called Monarch. Like, it's so nice. But when I was in the store, I happened to see this one. I was like, oh, this is book one. So obviously we had to pick this one up as well. This was $7.50, and this was from Second and Charles. Let's see what the original cover book. Oh, and it's signed. How did I like literally not know that? LOL, it's signed. So that's cool, I guess. And then, oh, that is super pretty. Nice and pink. I don't know if it'll focus without me. Look how nice that is, all pink and shimmery. And it's a signed copy. LOL, how did I like not know that? It was only $7.50. Are any of these other ones signed? No. I think that might be the only signed one so far. Oh, that's really cool. Buy the Book by Amanda Sellett, and it's a super cute book. And then look at the little, this we love it. This was $7.50 from Second and Charles, and this is a romance, if I'm not mistaken. Clearly by the cover we can tell. But yes, we'll read you what this is about. It says, she knows how all the stories end except her own. As a devout of classic novels, Mary Porter Malcolm is a walking encyclopedia of mistakes that have been made, especially by her favorite literary heroines. When some of her new friends seem in danger of falling for the same tricks employed since the days of Austen and Tolstoy, Mary starts compiling a scoundrel survival guide, using archetypes of literature's debonair bad boys to spot red flags in the dating department. But despite her best efforts, she soon finds herself falling for the supposed cad, the same one she warned her friends to stay away from. Without a convenient rain-swept moor to flee to, Mary is forced to admit that real life doesn't follow the same rules as fiction, and if she wants a happy ending, she's going to have to ditch the books and write it herself. So that sounds super cute. Now on the back we have, looks like her talking with her friends, or some of her friends, or some girls. And, oh, it's super cute. First of all, we love the color of that. Then The nice like gold foiling on the spine. I don't know if it'll focus. There we go. The gold foiling on the spine is so pretty. Then the next hardcover I got, this is from Barnes & Noble's Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, a novel by Heather Foggett. And you guys, it's stunning. First of all, I love it because it's literally just the cover is the, oh man, I'm getting out of focus. The cover is like it. There's not no sleeve on it. And then the back, but to read you the back, it says, Cambridge professor Emily Wilde is a genius scholar who is writing the world's first encyclopedia of fairy lore. And Emily lives for her work. She empathetically prefers the company of her books, her dog Shadow, and the fair folk to other people. So when she arrives in this hard-scrambled village in the far north, Emily wishes only to focus on her studies. She certainly doesn't have time for another new arrival, her dashing and insufferably handsome academic rival, Wendell Blambley, who manages to charm the townsfolk, muddle Emily's research, and utterly confound and frustrate her. But Emily gets closer and closer to uncovering the secrets of the hidden ones, the most elusive of all fairies, lurking in the shadowy forest outside the town. She also finds herself on a trail of another mystery. Who is Wendell Blambley? What does he really want? To find the answer, she must unlock the greatest mystery of all, her own heart. So we have a little romance here. And the very last book of this book haul, which I am so excited about this book, Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. And you guys, I had to pick it up. This is my paperback. This is a YA fantasy. And this is supposed to be one of the greatest fantasies out there, like the OG. And Brandon Sanderson is supposed to be top notch. I've heard so many things about him on BookTube, so like I had to pick it up, and I thought, why not start with this series? This is the first one that I think you're supposed to read. I like found like a Google list and kind of looked. This is supposed to be the first, and then you go to like Elantris, and then there's like another series after that. But yes, I'm super glad that I picked this up. I'm so excited to read it. It says The Final Empire right there. So this is The Final Empire, book number 1 in the Mistborn saga. And this is a fantasy fiction, high fantasy, epic fantasy, adult magic, adventure, science fiction fantasy novel. This is everything is based off Goodreads. I'm literally looking at it down here. But I will read you what it says right here, so you can have a little bit of an idea, or I could technically just read you the back, because I feel like the one on Goodreads is a little bit intense. So it says, sometimes I worry that I'm not the hero everyone thinks I am. The philosophers assure me that this is the time, that the signs have been met, but I still wonder if they have the wrong man. So many people depend on me. They say I will hold the future of the entire world in my arms. When they see me, do they see a liar? Once a hero rose to save the world. He failed. For 1,000 years since, the world has been a wasteland of ash and mist, ruled by the immortal emperor known as Lord Ruler. Every revolt has failed miserably, yet somehow hope survives. Hope that dares to dream of the ending of the empire and defeating the Lord Ruler. A new kind of uprising is being planned, one that depends on the cunning of a brilliant criminal mastermind and the determination of an unlucky heroine, a teenage street urchin named Finn. Where a hero rose to save the world and failed, could a young hero succeed? So that sounds super exciting. I'm like really stoked to get into this. This is a super chunky series. Malazan, I believe it's what it's called. I can't remember, but that's supposed to be like an 11 book series, I think. And so like, I definitely want to get into like some like older, like OG series. Like I definitely want to get into like, the Lord of the Rings, you know what I mean? I definitely want to get into that as well. So it's like in time, I think I'm going to do it. I definitely want to dive into these like deeper, like older OGs of the fantasy world, but I'm super excited about this book. So 6 YA books as well, 2 of them technically adult. So that was 12 books in total for this haul. And then the very last thing that I picked up on this wonderful little book haul extravaganza that I was on is this awesome Harry Potter mug from Second and Charles. And oh, there we go, it'll focus. It's super cute. The red one says Hogwarts, the school of witchcraft and wizardry, and with a little like symbol of all the different schools there. I just think it's super cute. It's like a stack of books, and I just have it sitting on my bookshelf. Like I actually do not plan on drinking from this. Seems kind of awkward actually, because it's like has a pretty intense lip around the like the end part of it, but it's super cute. be just a cute little like bookshelf piece. Oh, and a little thing there, that's really nice. But yeah, just a cute little bookshelf piece that I will sit on my bookshelf over there, as you can see from behind me. But yes, I really do hope that you guys enjoy this. I am super sorry about my voice, the stuffiness and all that, but hopefully this will pass soon. But yes, look forward to more content coming this week. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit your notification bell so you can be notified every single time I post a video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and join the Bookish fam here on YouTube, because we're so nice and we have so much fun together. And I really do hope that you guys enjoyed the very first book haul of 2023. Yes, I'm super excited. This was super fun. I'm so excited to read each and every one of these books. I'm excited that I got so many hardcovers. Like, I feel like I'm a new person. Like, who is she? Where did she come from? How did she get here? But like, I'm so excited. And all the books will be linked down below, as well as all of my socials. And if you have not checked those out, I will have my Goodreads linked down below. Go follow me, friend me, I will add you. As well as go follow me on Instagram, where I also post bookish, lifestyle, and encouraging content. But yes, I'm so glad that you guys clicked on this video today. And I will catch you in my very next one. Bye, friends.